Hey guys, and welcome to one of my most recent dabbles, this YouTube channel. This isn't going to be a show about any one thing in particular, so think of it more as little snapshots into my life's many adventures. I'm your host, Chris Cottrell, and you're watching the Dabbler's Den. So you're probably asking yourself, what's a dabbler? I actually first heard of this term a few years ago from one of my students. I'm a high school science teacher, and we were having a conversation about how much she enjoyed and how good she was at raising animals and taking care of animals. And I just happened to tell her how lucky she was to have found something at such an early age that she was really good at, something that she can enjoy and even make a career out of. And you know, I told her that, you know, I've tried lots of different things over the years, and I've never actually been able to get really good at any of them. She said, well, Mr. Cottrell, you're a dabbler. That's what you're really good at. And I had never heard of that before. And she went on to explain that dabblers, it's really easy for them to pick up new things. It's really easy for them to try them, to become good enough to enjoy them. And then when something else comes along, it's easy for them to try something new and to learn to enjoy that new thing. And I guess that's awfully difficult for a lot of people. And she said that's what you're really good at. You know, you put a dabbler into a social situation, and you know, they have something in common with everybody there. You know, they've tried something that they're interested in or something that they're good at. Even if it's just a little bit, even if it's just enough to have a conversation and talk about it, you know, that's what dabblers are really good at. So that's where we are. That's where we are here. You know, I'm going to try to tie in a lot of the different things I've dabbled into over the years. One of the things that I'm not going to dabble into is fatherhood. I am a dad. I've been a dad now for a little over a year. I have a 1-year-old little girl, and we've been having a great time. And I really want to show her and to teach her and get her interested into a lot of the things that I've dabbled into over the years. And I'm hoping that it will bring back a lot of the joy and the excitement that I had from those dabbles initially. So that's the goal of this channel. That's the goal. Again, it's not about any one thing in particular. I'm not trying to talk strictly about hammock camping or you know, focus on fishing or hunting or anything like that. It's going to be about a lot of different things. I'm going to try to incorporate just, you know, the things that I've found to enjoy over the years. The things that inspired me to do this show or to do this YouTube channel was watching old home videos over Thanksgiving break with at my sister's house. My parents were there, their grandchildren, my daughter, her 2 twin boys. We had a great time, and we were watching these old home videos. And these were from back in the 1980s. These were, you know, back when camcorders first came out. You know, they were the size of a suitcase. You know, you carried them on your shoulders. And you know, my dad he bought one of these things. You know, I think in today's money it would have been over $2,000. You know, to buy one of these camcorders and just to take snapshots of the things that we were doing. You know, the videos we were watching that evening included a trip to Washington, D.C. and New York City back in, I think, 1987 or something like that. He videotaped driving around the neighborhood as it looked. You know, it captured that snapshot as it looked in 1987, you know, a year or two after we'd moved there. Again, this is in South Georgia. And you know, he spent tons of money. He carried this thing around. He videotaped things. And in today's day and age, you know, we have these cell phones that are used for everything. You know, there are supercomputers in our pockets. There are video cameras. The quality of the video that you can get from one of these cameras nowadays is remarkable. You know, the editing can be done all right there on it. So, you know, it's kind of silly not to capture as many moments as possible as my daughter, you know, grows up. I really want to focus on doing that. I want to capture these moments because my memory's crappy, it's terrible. And I really want to find a way to capture these moments and to turn them into something that's a little more than just a box of pictures. Turn them into, again, those snapshots of our life's many adventures, and then put them together, put music behind them, and really make it worth something to see. Even if it's just Lila and me watching these videos in 10 years, I don't care. You know, I appreciate you guys watching, but again, as long as Lila and I are watching them, you know, and in 15, 20 years, then I'm going to be happy. So anyways, I wanted to include that before I wrapped it up for the evening. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching this snapshot of one of my life's many adventures. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, feel free to share it, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. This channel is a work in progress, so I would appreciate constructive feedback and suggestions in the comments below. Once again, I'm Chris Cottrell. You've been watching The Dabbler's Den, and bottom line, YouTubers, just get out there and do something.